And it was basically just a year ago that I looked her up in the city.
My head is still spinning. What was it like when you saw each other again after all that time? It was pretty immediate. I mean, it was. What can I say? There was an immediate thing, like magnetism and, also comfort, but mostly magnetism, but also comfort.
And somehow, I got her to come back here with me.
Is it weird living in the house when you grew up,
Yes.
or awesome?
Like, Jill found this chest downstairs in the basement, and it was full of my stuff from a kid, like spelling tests and shit. Oh, and there was one of your stories in there. I started to read it. She used to draw these stories when she was like 5 years old, of this made up character. It was what was his name? Pretzel Man. No, he was like a pretzel Pete, and he would like bend into things.
Pretzel Jack.
Pretzel Jack. Yeah.
You were always drawing stuff in class, nerd.
Speaking of the basement, weirdest thing happened this morning.
I think we should have waited longer to get married.
What?
We should have gotten to know each other better first.
We've known each other for 18 years.
We knew each other 18 years ago. There's a difference.
Do we have to do this with him here?
It's not supposed to be comfortable. He's here to help. Let's keep going.
I hate it when you leave the cap on the soy sauce bottle. You don't fully screw it on. It's like you're setting me up to spill it all over myself. Why don't you just screw it all the way on, and then it won't happen. And it gets all gunky and gobby. It's gross.
Do you really want to do this or not? Because it's not a joke. If you want to draw him out, you have to get hurt. And it has to be real. You have to go where it hurts. Are you willing to do that or not? How's it different? Fucking her? Fucking me?
That's... No.
No. No. Come on. How is it different?
Sometimes, when you come, you look away. I don't know where you go. And with Sarah, she was always right there. I always knew where she was. It didn't feel illicit the way you thought it might with a married woman. It just felt comfortable. She didn't wear lingerie, just her normal everyday underwear. It's like she had nothing to prove. You're supposed to turn your phone off in therapy.
Keep going. It's working.
I wish I could tell you that she started it, but that's not true. I was measuring something in their bedroom and I heard this laughter coming from outside. She was playing with her son. The older one, he must have been 2 at the time, and she just looked so good and happy. And I knew her marriage wasn't good, And a couple days later we were alone, and I don't know, it just happened. I don't know where I thought it would go. Now she's raising our son. I don't know him. He'll live his life without knowing who I am. I'll never get to teach him the things that my father taught me. I want to be his father. But someone else will teach him different things. I think of you that way. Someone to be a parent with. But I'm afraid that that's not what you want. That you'll sabotage it. You draw a line around yourself, and I'm afraid there's not room enough for anyone else. Even a child. I'm afraid that deep down, you're just like your father.